Good evening, committee members, city council members, and viewing public. My name is Commander Mark Amon with the Oxnard Police Department, and I will be presenting for the Animal Safety Services Agreement. The recommendation is that the Community Services, Public Safety, and Economic Development Committee recommend the City Council approve a budget appropriation with a total cost projection in the amount of $2,156,159 and authorize the mayor to sign a service level request for fiscal year 22-23 for the third year of a 5-year agreement with the County of Ventura to provide animal safety services. The city entered into a 5-year agreement with Ventura County Animal Services in fiscal year 2021. Under the terms of the agreement, VCAS shall provide the following shelter services. This would include impoundment, boarding, quarantine, veterinary services, euthanasia services, over-the-counter animal license sales, animal adoptions, and disposal of dead animals. Impounded animals will be vaccinated and provided necessary care, food, and shelter in accordance with the provisions of state law. The animal picture will be posted to the VCAS website as soon as practicable to assist the city's residents in reclaiming a missing pet. Additional costs are associated with the field services section of this agreement, which would include on-call and emergency field services and license processing. The highest being on-call field services, which varies depending on staffing within the Oxnard Animal Safety Unit. The city uses VCAS to provide on-call and emergency field services during periods when we do not have any Oxnard animal safety officers available for 24-hour coverage 7 days a week. Maintaining appropriate staffing levels within the Animal Safety Unit has been a challenge in fiscal year 21-22 and continues to be a challenge. This caused a greater dependence on supplemental coverage from VCAS. The field service rate was $90 per hour, which is the same as the standby rate. In fiscal year 22-23, it will increase to $100 an hour. Some examples of emergency services would be vicious animals at large, threatening the public, stray animal bite with the animal at large or confined by a non-owner, or an injured animal. Licensing fees are $6 per license process, which will remain the same in fiscal year 22-23. The revenue from animal licensing is used to offset the amount paid to VCAS for services and is seen as a credit on quarterly invoices. The city also receives revenue credit from animals that are claimed by their owners, and fees are recovered by VCAS. The revenue generated from animal redemption also offsets the amount paid to VCAS for services and is seen as a credit on quarterly statements. As part of the agreement, the costs are distributed amongst 8 Ventura County cities, including Oxnard and unincorporated areas of Ventura County. The costs are based on VCAS operating and administrative costs, licensing costs, and field staff services. The base costs for VCAS have risen each year due to increases in personnel-related costs, medical supplies, and veterinary care. The fiscal year 18-19 agreement of $1,940,039 was a 5% increase in fiscal year 17-18. As you continue looking at the increases on the chart, you'll see that the proposed fiscal year 22-23 agreement of $2,669,598 is approximately a 7.7% increase from fiscal year 21-22. Per the 5-year agreement, the animal intake costs are divided using a billing methodology that calculates the pro rata cost to cities looking at historical calendar year animal intake figures using a 3-year weighted average. There is a built-in 5% annual budget increase to the animal care budget each year of the agreement. Each year of the agreement, the police department will complete an agreement for the cost of the upcoming fiscal year. The BCAS budget is a consortium of costs shared by the 8 contract cities and the county. Cities and the county pay their pro rata share based on the weighted average of animal intakes. There are no animal true-up costs, which means the city will not be billed more than the proposed animal care portion of expenses for fiscal year 22-23. The table shows the cost for all cities in the unincorporated areas of the county for fiscal year 21-22. This allocation of cost is based on the overall cost to run the shelter, which is $6,741,010, year 3 of the contract. That is shared by the 8 participating cities and the county based on a 3-year weighted average of animal intakes to the shelter. The column on the far right, titled Fiscal Year 22-23 Animal Care Cost, is the city's annual animal care cost for the upcoming fiscal year. As you can see, Oxnard, it accounts for more than 38% of the animals brought to VCAS. In conclusion, for fiscal year 22-23, the estimated cost will be $2,590,577 for shelter services. Additional projected costs will be $77,821. The projected cost of the agreement is $2,668,399. Projected revenue is estimated at $512,240, bringing the projected net cost of the agreement to $2,156,159. That concludes the presentation. Members from Ventura County Animal Services will be available for questions.